Welcome. This is Dr. William Morrison again, and I am excited to talk about positive psychology. And today's topic is titled The Science of Happiness and Unlocking the Power of Positive Psychology. So, we're going to dive deep into positive psychology today. And again, I guess I'll say my full name. My name is Dr. William Roenbach Morrison IV, MD, PhD, PSYD. I'm an internal medicine physician in the beautiful area of the East Coast of the United States, and having wonderful weather here. And I have my PSYD clinical doctorate in psychology, and I have a PhD in nutritional biochemistry. I love talking about food, and I'm going to do a topic on that eventually. But right now, we're going to talk about the science of happiness and unlocking the power of positive psychology. And of course, I always have to do a disclaimer. This is not a forum or any type of place for diagnosing or treating any disease, and it is not any form of therapy, any way, shape, or form. So now let's get started. So first, I like to talk about what positive psychology is and what it isn't. So positive psychology isn't about ignoring the pain or forcing positivity. It's about learning how to flourish even when life is challenging, and how to build strength, purpose, and joy by understanding what works best in human nature. But positive psychology is a field that is, I believe, that is highly utilized as a topic. When I mention positive psychology to people, most of them say to me they have never heard of that. Is that a real thing? And I tell them, yes, it is. It is a real thing. And so today what we're going to talk about is we're going to explore the foundations of positive psychology. We're going to talk about how to cultivate lasting happiness and resilience and simple daily tools to improve our emotional health. Now, everybody has a toolbox. Everybody has a box that they're trying to fix stuff around their house. If you know what you're doing, I usually have to call people because I'm not that handy with tools, but this is a mental toolbox. Okay. So find a comfortable spot, find a comfortable place. I want you to take a deep place. We're going to begin our journey. We're going to move towards a more balanced and fulfilling mind. We're going to have a great time today. So, okay, I have to say it. One of my terms, if you listen to if you listen to my podcast, watch my videos, I love saying, what's up with that? So what is positive psychology? So let's talk a little bit about what positive psychology is. Positive psychology was founded by Dr. Martin Seligman, and it was at the University of Pennsylvania. And what he did was he asked a simple question. He said, "What if psychology studied what makes life worth living, not just what's wrong?" And that is such a profound statement. What makes life worth living? And not just what's wrong, because life is meant to be lived in a way that's positive. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Life is wonderful. And we're going to talk about, once again, I'm going to say the statement again. Dr. Seligman said, what makes life worth living? Not just what's wrong. So traditional psychology often focuses on mental illness, focuses on trauma or dysfunction, which are good things. I mean, you have to treat people that have those conditions, and that work is vital. But positive psychology, what it does, it complements that by studying strengths, virtues, and well-being. So at its heart, positive psychology is based on 5 pillars. So, you have pillars holding up a building. So positive psychology is based on these pillars, and we use the acronym PERMA, P-E-R-M-A. So P stands for positive emotion, cultivating joy, gratitude, and hope. E stands for engagement, becoming deeply involved in what you love. R relationships. R stands for relationships, building meaningful human connections. And M stands for meaning, fulfilling. What's fulfilling in your life? Feeling that your life matters and contributes. M, meaning. That's very important. And A stands for accomplishments, pursuing goals that make you proud. We all have to have goals in life. When we nurture these 5 areas, we don't just survive. Guess what? We thrive. We thrive. We're pouring water on that flower in the yard. That flower is growing. The leaves are expanding. A beautiful yellow flower will open up on top. We are thriving. We are thriving. So I want to ask you a question. The pillars that I mentioned, okay? Which of these pillars feels strongest to you? In your life, which could pay more attention? Is it positive emotion? For P, is it E? Is it engagement? Is it R? Is it relationships? Is it M? Is it meaning? Is it A? A for accomplishments? So each one of us will have a particular pillar, or maybe all of them are important to you. So science is a word that means a lot in our society. There's a science of math. There's a science of biology. There's a science of mathematics. But what is the science of happiness? So research in positive psychology shows that about 40% of our happiness actually comes from our daily thoughts and actions, not genetics or circumstances. So when we look at three powerful evidence-based practices, okay, that improve well-being, what are they? So let's start with gratitude. Okay, we're going to start with number 1, gratitude. So daily gratitude literally rewires our brain. When we focus on appreciation, the brain's reward system lights up. Where is the brain's reward system? Is it a thing? Is it a real place? The nucleus accumbens is actually a real place. It is the pleasure system deep in our brain. So we actually do have a pleasure system, believe it or not. So listen to here. I want to have a little bit of fun, and I want you to try this tonight. Write down 3 things you're grateful for, big or small. Do it for a week. Research shows your happiness will increase significantly. I'm going to repeat it again. Try it tonight. Write down 3 things you are grateful for. They could be big things or small things. It doesn't matter. Do it for a week, and research has shown your happiness will increase significantly. I mean, look it up. Do your own research. Everything I say, read up on what I'm saying. It just helps to reinforce what we're talking about at our podcasts and our videos. Strength focus. Instead of constantly fixing your weaknesses, okay? Constantly focus on your signature strength, kindness, curiosity, humor, perseverance, creativity. Ask yourself, when have I felt most alive or proud of myself? I bet you'll likely find your strengths in those moments. Then use one of those strengths intentionally tomorrow. It could change your whole day. Optimistic thinking. Optimism is not being naive. It's practical. It's practical hope when facing setbacks. Optimists, okay? People that are optimists. Now, this is very important. Open up your ears right now, family. When facing setbacks, optimists ask, what can I learn from this? And what's one thing I can control right now? That mindset builds resilience, lowering stress, and improving immune function. Now, that's getting to psychoimmunology. So that's the first podcast we talked about. And that's my first video that we talked about. So you can get more information on psychoneuroimmunology in those areas. But today the focus is on positive psychology. Take a moment to think, which of these practices, gratitude, strengths, or optimism, could you start using today, right now? Okay, so connection, meaning, and flow. Number one, connection. Now, we're all human beings, of course. Human beings are wired. We are wired for belonging. We are wired for belonging. We are social creatures. We're social. Human beings are wired for belonging. When we connect deeply, listening, laughing, or simply being present, our brains release oxytocin, the bonding hormone, okay? Sending a message of appreciation to someone right now, right after this episode, it strengthens both of you. I'm going to say it again. Send a message of appreciation to someone right now, after this episode. It strengthens both of you. I appreciate you. People doing things for you in your life. Tell them, I appreciate you. Don't say, oh, they know it. They know I appreciate them. They know I do. No, they don't. They don't know it unless you say it. Unless you say it. Not everybody has that type of intuition or being that intuitive that they can just, oh, yeah, I believe it. But no, they don't. The majority of people need to hear it. People doing things for you at your job. You have a business. You have a secretary. That secretary is working hard every day for you. That secretary is getting files for you, covering up stuff that you might make a mistake on. Do you ever tell that person that you appreciate them? Do you tell your children you appreciate them? Do you tell your parents you appreciate them? Do you tell your friends you appreciate them? Do you tell your relatives other than your immediate family you appreciate them? When you tell someone that you appreciate them, it strengthens both of you. And that is the truth. Meaning and purpose. Meaning is what sustains us when happiness fails. Ask yourself, what gives my life purpose? It could be service, it could be teaching, it could be your faith, it could be creativity, it could be love. Purpose transforms suffering into growth. It turns chaos into a story. What is the flow? Flow is a state where time disappears. What does that mean? What's up with that? When you're immersed in something challenging but rewarding. It might happen while painting, gardening, writing, or practicing medicine. I guess I'm talking about people like me. So seek flow daily. It connects your skills to your passions. And that's where deep satisfaction lies, okay? So, guided reflection, a day in positive focus. I love talking about this. Okay, now you got to be home sitting down in a chair to do this. If you're driving, you can't do this. I know a lot of people listen to my podcasts, but if you're driving, you cannot do this, okay? So I'm assuming you're home sitting down right now for this next part. We're going to call it guided reflection. Close your eyes if you can. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Think of one moment. Think of one moment today, even a small one. Okay? We're going to think of one moment today, even a small one that went right, that went your way. Hold it in your mind. Picture the decals and feel it grow. Feel the gratitude grow. Feel the gratitude grow. Think of one moment today. Try it. One moment today, even a small one that went right for you. Did you find your watch that was missing? Did you find your keys? Did you get that phone call you were looking for? Did you get that smile out of someone that you were trying to cheer up? Hold it in your mind. Picture the details and feel the gratitude just grow like that flower I talked about that's in your yard. and you gave it some water and the yellow bloom opened up on top. Now think of one strength you use today: kindness, curiosity, courage, or patience. I'm going to tell you something. Kindness is strength. Being kind to someone is strength. Showing kindness is showing strength. Now think of one strength you used today. Was it kindness? Was it curiosity? Were you being courageous? Or were you being patient with someone? Whisper it to yourself. Whisper this to yourself. Whisper what I'm going to say to you, to yourself. That's me at my best. That's me at my best. If you're showing kindness, curiosity, trying to help someone figure out what's going on, being courageous, or being patient with someone, whisper this to yourself. That's me at my best. Because it is. I want you to visualize one person who made your life a little better this week. Who is it? Who is it? Who is that one person who made your life a little better this week? Only you know the answer to that. And you do know the answer to that. I want you to visualize one person, just one person who made your life a little better this week, and send them a thank you. Send them a thank you. That simple reflection is enough to lift mood and calm the body, even if it's just for 60 seconds. Positive psychology teaches us that well-being isn't just luck, okay? It's a skill that we can practice. Read up on positive psychology. When we talk about topics on our podcasts, read up on it. Expand upon it. Each day we can choose gratitude over a complaint. We can choose connection over isolation. We can sure use purpose over distraction. We sure can. I know you can. I know you can. Over time, these small choices, they shape a happier, healthier mind. I just want to thank you for joining me today on the Mind-Body Connection. If this episode helped you, share it with someone. Share it with someone. Please subscribe. Share. Tell others. Until next time, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mind. Nurture your body. And I want you to always remember, happiness is not the absence of problems. It's the presence of purpose. Get outside, breathe in that great air, have a wonderful day, and tell yourself, you are a good person.